afternoon and welcome to the 2025 Ambassador Cruise Line World Indoor Bowls Championships live from Potters Resorts in Hopton-on-Sea. Coming up, we have Hong Kong's Ho Ting Hei and Jason Choi against Mervyn King and David Gourlay MBE. Having a look at what's coming up later on, we have Mark Dawes and Jamie Walker against Robert Paxton and Jason Greenslade. And in this evening's game, we'll see the Welsh pairing of Damien Doubler and Daniel Salmon play Matthew Crawford and Mark Foster from Northern Ireland. For now though, let's head back to the International Arena where our host Joe B will introduce the players.
Thank you very much, and yes, a very good afternoon and welcome back to Potters Hopton-on-Sea. Now first out this afternoon, we have a pair from Hong Kong featuring a silver and bronze Asian Bowls medalist and a former World Open Pairs semi-finalist. Together, they knocked out the defending champions to make it into the quarter-final. Please welcome out Jason Choi and Ting Hei Po! Their opponents this afternoon is an English and Scottish pairing, featuring a former Scottish Open champion and previous world singles title holder. Please give a warm welcome to world number 7, David Gourlay MBE, and world number 13, Mervyn King. We're now handing you back over to the commentators, Emily Ferguson and Darren Burnett.
Thanks a lot, Joe, and thanks to all of you for tuning in again this afternoon. Should be a nice, exciting pairs game today.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
And thanks for joining me again today, Darren.
Yep, always good. Always a bit busier over the weekend, heading into the start of the week. A lot of people come in to watch the pairs at this stage. Quarterfinals, obviously today.
Oh, the crowd got a little bit excited by that. Just unfortunately lost the jack in the ditch. That gives Mervyn a chance to put the jack where he wants.
Jack length 25.5 metres.
Decent opening ball.
Very good. Good start, Mervyn. Well played.
Great start from Mervyn there as well.
Just needs to run. Comes his own, it's going to help a bit.
Same bowl for Mervyn. He'll just be looking to drop around those short bowls there. It's not in his line. He can fall behind the jack as well. It's leaving David in a very strong position in this first end.
Just out in the wider line that time. Didn't quite make it all the way back.
1 green.
Found the gap. Draw for David. His backhand.
It's not quite pushed through, unfortunately. Do you think Jason will be looking to play through the head here, Darren?
Well, it's the first end of the game. I guess it depends. If he has 2 seconds, then it might be worth trying to chip it off. His first ball, I think he was just trying to draw it really round his own. If he turns it up, he could get the shot 2 or 3 rolls on his own. Sticking with that shot.
Looks very tight. Well, nice chance here for David to add another one in. He's just looking for the 4 feet of pace he was lacking with his first.
Just running through.
1 shot, Gourlay and king. Set score 0-1 after 1 end. Jack length 27 metres.
Yeah, not a good start from Mervyn. Fine centre line, 18 inches short.
It's not quite got the legs here. Good enough for the shot.
Both players had good lines. Sticking with the backhand, Mervyn. Just try and draw round the red ball.
Much better effort here. Nice adjustment.
Well, it's a handy place.
1 green.
Yeah, certainly looks like a forehand draw.
Yeah, I think just the way the balls have shaped down that backhand side, it's getting harder every ball, so clearer path in on the forehand.
Decent track. Well played. Just again fallen nicely towards the jack as well.
Similar shot, I think.
So David looking for a protected bowl here. Just looking to cover the danger of the jack going back. You can split up those two red bowls.
Yeah, put it well. Middle of the two red balls. Doesn't change Jason's shot. Trying to draw it really. Turns the jack, it's a bonus. Really good effort. Saved one.
Yeah, good ball that.
One shot, Gourlay and King. Set score 0-2 after 2 ends.
The international arena is nice and busy this afternoon. Getting some more people come in as they finish their
Jack
lunch.
length 26.5 metres.
Yeah, always good to see crowds picking up, creating a bit of an atmosphere in the arena. It's not sent it this time, Mervyn.
There was a great atmosphere in the arena last night for the Paul Foster MBE, Alex Marshall MBE game against the two Irish boys. They brought with them a lot of supporters and they were really getting behind them. That's got to help you when you're out on the carpet.
Yeah, it was actually a really good game. A lot of good balls played in it. Enjoyed watching it.
Yeah, it was a quality game, and I mean, right from the first end.
Still room here. with the opportunities he's going to have to take today. His line's good. Yeah, well played.
One red.
Caroline. Oh, David. Hurry, mate, hurry.
Great try here.
Well played.
Well played, David.
有個 gap 嘅，如果你係 Gourlay 嗰度瞓低咧都贏嘅，個 gap 係4寸到。可唔可以俾隻腳踢埋去，埋去。
Hand draw.
Not far away again here. Needs to get right back.
Just to bend now.
He
Doesn't
can
want to
sit
drop.
off the bowl. Well, he sat the second bowl down. Whether that's enough for shot.
One green.
Still
Not
one
quite.
green. Really good effort.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's probably going to come behind this, I think. He can't cover everything. Probably going to leave an opportunity for the green ball to be flicked out, but can't cover everything with one ball. There's nothing past the jack, so I think he's going to have to come behind.
Yeah, just managed to get best back. Surely Jason will be trying to chip the bowl out here.
Yeah, I think it's definitely worth it. Just to get a sort of corner of it on either side of the bowl. If he gets a corner of it, it should miss the jack. Pushes it onto the jack, then well, anything could sort of happen, I guess. Doesn't look like off the forehand he can get his own two balls. If he doesn't fly at it, I just don't think he could get to his own, so I don't think there's any danger down that side. Almost drew it with his first, certainly, but percentage shot to me is to try and chip it off. Yep, he's up with running. On the wide side though, won't get back.
One shot, Gourlay and king. Set score 0-3 after 3 ends.
So just the 3 single shots conceded so far.
What do you want it now?
Jack length 27 metres.
Winner of this game will play Jason Banks and Mike Stepney. Managed to win the morning game.
Yeah, Mervyn didn't like that bowl from delivery. He knew it was going through the head. Not a bad spot though. Yeah, Ting just dropping in that.
It's a better line to get to the middle this time, as he pushed it. He sneaked in, I think.
Ting just looking to drop round that bolt. Either that or switch to the open.
The wide line. Just a perfect weight to get back from there on that line.
Mervin's shot ball that's just
One
fallen in.
red.
Fallen out. Marker there indicating that I think it's the red ball.
Yeah, a wee bit surprising. Still plenty of room here for David.
Needs to land the ball.
He's drawn it.
Well played.
How far past the line now? That. Are you?
Just looking for the same ball. Well played.
2 blue.
David Gourlay's got off to a really great start in this game. Drawing really nicely. Settled on the pace straight away.
Yeah, he's using quite a heavily biased ball. Most players are trying to find a set that can swing as much as possible. Those sets are getting back to the middle more easy. He's narrowed the track. Needs to run though. He's going to find the gap. Unlucky.
2 shots, Gourlay and King.
Had to make the adjustment. He had to try and find a different
Set
track.
score 0-5 after 4 ends.
Just pulled it in too much.
That means that Mervyn and David just extending their lead now. 5-0 after 4 ends. We reach the halfway stage of this set. I think quite important for the Hong Kong pairing to try and score this end.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
Yes. Must be good, surely. Hurry, hurry. Well done.
Yeah, good start.
Well played, Mervyn.
Great reply here. If it falls in, it'll certainly be the shot.
11. And the weight's perfect.
Well, both those bowls are now on the line, really, aren't they? It's going to force you to either play tight or go round it.
Yeah, they're both quite awkward. Just got to keep his hand, I think. He played it well, so similar type bowl. Either side of the green bowl. Pushed out on the wide line, needs to run though. Had to run and he would have got round it.
One red.
Oh, mate. Hurry, David. Hurry.
Well played. Sneak past the ball or turn it in. Rocked
Really
it.
unlucky. He would have been right on the jack there. Thought he was just going to get round it.
Yeah, even one lift would have been enough. Just made it harder for himself, so be surprised if David takes a run at that red one. Jason needs to get another one in here.
Yeah, you can see down there is a nice channel to take the shot bowl out. They've got 3 seconds at the moment. So really important here for Jason to get another one in the head. He'll be aware of that. Well, big chance here for David Gourlay.
Yeah, he's gonna. Looks really inviting, to be honest. It's a clean jack to the ditch. You know.
There's quite a big gap there.
Yeah, it's one of these running shots that looks good from the mat. You know, you've got the bowl's your target, but you know if you're just a bowl tight, you can take a clean jack through with you. Probably very good off his forehand runners, David. Commentator's curse as he pulls it under. I think he was just mindful of not being wide, wiping all his own bowls out. Just pulled it under. No opportunity here to add a second. A foot of room around the jack. Not sent it.
One shot, Choi and Pout.
Gets them on the board now.
Set score 1-5 after 5 ends. Jack length 26.5 metres.
feet short on this line. Opportunity for Mervyn. Getting first.
Well done, Mervyn. As good as you get, I think. Well done.
Great pace. I think the bowls are just sticking a little bit more at the moment, aren't they? They're not quite finishing.
Yeah, I think certain lengths it's just more exaggerated than others. The difficulty is the inside track, which the Hong Kong pair are coming down, is actually slightly heavier, which seems a bit weird. You know, the narrowest track to the jack, you would think it would run on a bit or be a bit quicker, but it seems to be the centre of the rink is a bit slower. If you just don't push through it, it's easy to come up short, just as they have on this occasion. Problem is, if you go on the wider track and push through it, it sits past. Big ball for Jason. Needs to get this one in.
Yeah, he wants to do it with his first. So we're nearing the end of this set now. 4 shots behind at the moment. Certainly be looking to pick up this end. Again, you can see he's played the tighter line there.
Needs a helping hand.
Well, it's not enough for second. He'd certainly back David to draw the shot here.
Yeah, I just think this will be the advantage of David's bowls. A wider line, but he should start swinging back now with good pace. Gets to Mervyn's, he's probably a shot. Drops round it, he's okay. Yep.
2 green.
Well played.
好戲，個靚應該過咗少少。
Needs to land something here. I think he's just going to get the gap. So really big chance here for David to add another one in and pick up a 3. That'll put them 7 shots in front with 3 ends left to go.
Yeah, it's a loose end. Draw a shot. Bonus if he lands onto the jack. Comes at a few inches, he makes 4. But he'll just be trying to draw a shot. He's out on the kick though. Not stopping.
So just the 2 shots then for Mervyn King and David Gourlay, MBE.
Set score 1-7 after 6 ends.
I think this first set, Mervyn and David have just been allowed to fall into their rhythm. I think we've certainly not seen Ting and Jason play
Jack
how we've
length,
seen them in
26
previous
metres.
games.
No, I think they've just been the sort of steadier pair, I guess, without doing anything spectacular. Just doing enough, building up a nice comfortable lead.
Great opening bowl here from Mervyn.
Yeah, good stuff.
到啊，捉一碼㗎。
Two green.
All on the pace now to bring him back down to the jack. Okay, still enough for third there.
There's Jason down the backhand, I suspect. Good effort.
One green.
Still draw there. That on your last.
David will be trying to draw to that last ball. Sit inside it. If he sent it though.
Now at this stage of the set, Jason and Ting really need to be picking up more than one. They find themselves one down at the moment. They're just having a good look at this. I mean, do you draw and hope that you're pulling the jack through slightly, making a two?
Yeah, he's probably just checking the respot. You know, the line one or two if it goes off to that respot. He could try and drive the ball right out, but he was so close with his last. Really good effort. Just draws to the jack, he can make a two. Shaping up as if he's going to be having a smash at it. It's under.
So just the one shot then to Mervyn King and
One shot,
David Gourlay,
Gourlay and
MBE.
King. Set score 1-8 after 7 ends.
So a tall order needed for the Hong Kong pair to get this set. I think they'll just be looking to settle on the pace, give themselves a fighting chance in that second set.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't see them getting anything out of this set. The way the match has played out so far, Mervyn and David have just been too consistent. Don't see them dropping 7 shots.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
Next time we draw.
Connor needs to correct from his first.
Well, not too far away here. Just needs to keep running. Just going to pull up.
One green.
Left, right, go.
Difficult to make a 3 this end. David's next one's going to be round the back, covering these 2 reds.
Round the back, yeah.
To try and trail it 3-4 feet. All he's got, I think. Not easy getting round the front green one to get back to it.
Two shots, first set, Gourlay and King.
Well, Mervyn King and David Gourlay, MBE, certainly dominated in that set, a lot more consistent. But before we watch the second set, let's take a short break to learn a little bit more about what our sponsors, Ambassador Cruise Line, have to offer.
Enjoy yourself on a UK no-fly cruise. Enjoy yourself. There's amazing shows for you.
Enjoy yourself. There's outstanding cuisine.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Name's Best Value at Sea. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Name's Best Value at Sea.
Well, that certainly looks fantastic. If you want to take a closer look at what holidays they have to offer, head on over to ambassadorcruiseline.com. Mervyn's got off to a great start there.
Yeah, really important for Ting and Jason to start this set well. Don't want to drop behind again. Good reply.
Get your ball and get it.
Just not quite pushed it that final bit.
我你可以照嚟啊！而家佢可能佢自己埋都係掂落去嘅，你過咗多少少咯，攝多啊攝唔多呢啲。
Just looking to drift past the front bolt. He can finish a couple of feet behind. Jason will be very happy with that.
Yeah, I think that's probably the right shot. drops onto the green one, fine, and if he doesn't, he comes past. Mervyn's ball not going to make it any easier for David.
1 red.
Have to negotiate that.
Just not got the weight either, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just the ball being there just makes the shot much harder. You've got to sort of stick it out and hope it just drifts round the front one with the right weight, then you will start bending back again. Both players really playing a similar shot. Jason's just trying to slip round the front one and get back to the green one as well. Really good effort if he gets past. Yeah, well played.
One red.
2 inches off it. You can go ahead now, Lodge. One down. 2 inches, yeah. Jack's more that side, eh? Yeah. Possibly. That is careful there. Hurry, mate. Hurry.
Just stuck in under too quickly. Weight was absolutely perfect.
Yep. Tighter line this time.
One shot, Choi and Pug. Set score 1-0 after one end.
So the Hong Kong pairing have got themselves off to a much better start in this second set. Both have settled on the pace, and Ting was able to draw really nicely and set things up well for Jason.
Yeah, be hoping to keep that going.
Jack length 26 metres.
Perfect line. It'll always be a very interesting part of sets play, the first 2 or 3 ends of the second set, especially for a team that's dominated the first set. Amazing how it can flip so quickly.
Well adjusted here from Mervyn King. Well played. Might not be the shot, but it's another bowl in the head. Gives David something to work with.
Yeah, good adjustment after his first.
1 red.
Still red. Chance for Jason to get in first. Pick his hand, any hand really. Stick with the backhand and draw inside his own red one, or he can play the forehand and come round the green. Options really for him to make.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the forehand. I think he knows that that's what David's going to be playing. Just not got the pace for it. So, chance here for David. He's got a nice draw in.
On his pace, his line is good.
Really not far away here. It's unlucky there. He touched the jack on the way through, but he's not changed the outcome. Still 1 red down. If he'd have got the jack a bit fuller, he would have taken it with him. He just caught the edge of it. He's lucky not to clip it further over and find himself 3 down.
Yeah, just didn't quite get back enough. Really changed for Jason. He just needs to try and alter the head a bit. Quite inviting for David at the moment. He's finished up actually not too bad through there, splitting the back 2 green ones up. Possibly just forced David into playing the draw, lift Mervyn's ball once, draw round it. Want to run at it and get a bad result.
Oh, it looks like he is going for it.
No, doesn't want a bad connection.
Yeah.
That's what he's got. A
So
little
that's 3 down.
surprised he went at that. Just felt the angles were against him. If he got anything on Mervyn's ball, he was always going to come close to the second one.
On please.
Yep, so taking the
2
2
red,
shots out
gonna
there,
measure.
measuring for the 3rd.
Looks like it might just be 2. One worse off.
Two shots, Choi and Po. Set score 3-0 after 2 ends.
Better start from the Hong Kong pair.
Yeah, I think it's certainly starting from the front, isn't it? Ting is able to get a lot closer. He's settling
Jack
on the
length,
pace a lot
26
better.
metres.
Mervyn hasn't got it quite so easy.
Yeah, and I think we've seen that in a lot of the games. You know, the teams that have done well so far, the lead player has been playing very well, keeping the skip's job relatively easy. We all know on the carpet, if you get in first, it's not always easy to turn it round.
Great reply here from Mervyn.
Top one.
It's dropped all the way nicely in there.
Keeping with this side, it's not going to be easy to draw in there. Might have switched over.
Different.
One green.
Pretty sure Jason will go on the forehand. It's an easier draw into it.
Not a bad try here. Well played, Jason.
Yeah, really good ball. David trying to follow it.
Height, good.
Just a bowl high, wasn't it? Was unlucky to catch that wing bowl.
Yeah, David's a little perplexed, I think, at that one. I think he thought it was probably okay, and it just seemed to lift onto the red one. I don't know if he maybe had slightly too much pace, perhaps, but I think he was surprised not to see it bend back.
One red.
Brilliant. Nice. So height is good. Height is very good.
Fell against the bye there, that ball.
Yeah.
Similar ball. Just to bring it in a ball width.
That'll just done.
Get under this time.
No change.
One shot, Choi and Po. Set
That's almost
score
the
4-0
reverse of the
after
first set.
3 ends.
With Potinghay and Jason Choi taking the lead.
Yeah, interesting game. First set, Mervyn and David were very comfortable. Conscious not to slip too far behind in this one. I want to get on the score this
Jack
end.
length 25.5 metres.
Well, big chance here for Mervyn. Really needs to make the most of that. And he has, well played.
Yeah, good weight.
I think the last couple of ends, we've just seen Mervyn pull that yard short with quite a lot of his bowls.
Shorter jack, so they'll be coming down the tighter line. It is certainly, as I said earlier in the match, it is a slightly heavier line. You just need to make sure you push through it. Good effort.
Probably forces Mervyn to play the other hand now.
Big opportunity to get this one in. I think he's sent it.
No, he hasn't. Be disappointed with that one.
It's the one he wanted to get right in there. Force Jason and play a big bowl.
Well, Jason's left them off there. So
Big
nice.
opportunity this, isn't it? You know, if he can get this one in, be a line of good two.
Absolutely. Just sailing past the jack there. So still a fair bit of room here for Jason to draw a shot.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more loose ends we've had. Just don't think he'll get back. It was really good too.
Well, that gives something for David to work with now. Gives him a nice length, knows he's just got a break inside of last bowl to add a second. Just slightly overplaying it. It's unlucky there not to chip, or lucky there not to chip the bowl in.
On shot, Gourlay and King. Set score 4-1 after 4 ends. Jack length 25.5 metres.
Yep, good opening bowl there from Mervyn King.
On the pace. We'll hook back now. Good effort.
We're good, eh? Not bad.
Yeah, really nice adjustment there. Just found that extra 2 feet. Finished nicely behind the jack. Decent track again here from Ting.
Huge effort this. I think he's drawn it.
Well played. Great
red.
bowling from both the leads there. All 4 bowls in a very straight line down the middle of the rink, so doesn't leave David an awful lot to work with.
You can see that there. There's not really any target.
Yeah, the whole head's about a width and a half. No more than 2 bowls.
Try to chip the ball off. Once this bends, it starts to hook away really quick.
That's the difficulty, isn't it, with such a thin head like that? It's just nothing to work with. 1 bowl target.
Problem is you have to play it with that pace, and you obviously lose your ball because it's obviously going to reach the ditch. Whereas you'd probably play that shot back at your club, and you would play it with the pace that you would keep your ball in play at the back somewhere, so you've still got a back ball, but you just can't do it. You've got to go at that speed. You know, if you miss the target, then you're wasting a ball. Difficulty will be, I think, Jason will cover the back, knowing that if David goes again and gets a bad result, he's going to lose a lot, so might just force David into the draw. Can't really afford to push anything onto the jack.
Brilliant effort. Not good enough, unfortunately, but not far away considering he drove with his first.
Yeah.
And also not a lot of room here for Jason to add another one.
No, I think he's got to go back to the backhand. Same shot that Ting played. Ideally wants to get up to the green ball, and then if he sits back, he's fine. Not much room, but shot to nothing really. Line 1. Not a great deal of danger, I don't think. I think he's on the safe line. Pace was good.
On shot, Choi and Po.
So another end ticking over there for Hong Kong. Leading by 4 shots at the moment. 4 ends left to play in this second set.
Jack length 27.5 metres.
So a couple of metres longer here than we have been playing for the last couple of ends. Just lacking that yard of pace, which we've seen so often in this game. So Mervyn will definitely be hoping to capitalise on that, make the most of the room he's been given and get there first, especially at this stage of the set where they find themselves chasing. Unfortunately just overplayed it. He's probably got that in his head that he has been pulling up short. Ting's just pulled up short, so he wanted to make sure he was past the jack.
corrected here.
So another really big chance here for Mervyn King.
It seems to be the direction that the majority of them are struggling a bit more in.
One green.
Underneath it for the shot.
Certainly seems like the slight change in jack length has just thrown both players. Jason will be looking to get on top of the jack first. Knows that David's been quite strong with his drawing bowls throughout this game so far, so they'll certainly be hoping to put a stop to that and get there first.
We get killed on the short one. Force David down the forehand.
Oh, mate. Up to it, count. Up.
Very narrow line.
Yeah, it's just going to go completely under the head. See, he was making sure of the pace. He wanted to look to turn the short bowls there, but hard shot to play on this green. So leaving it wide open here for David to draw another one in. Fair bit of room.
Missed the opportunity.
Yeah, it was a big chance there.
One shot, Gourlay and King. Set score 5-2 after 6 ends.
Disappointed not to have scored more than one there. It was a loose end.
Yeah, it was a big chance really, and for David to get them back in this set. I mean, they're certainly not out of it, but a 2 would have left them 2 behind. Close that gap.
Jack length 26 metres.
Yep, running that line, you're good. Well played.
Yeah, good start from Mervyn.
Yeah, great opening goal. Great reply.
Good effort.
He's just managed to release the shot bowl a little bit more, so there's more daylight now. Mervyn just looking for the same bowl again.
Like it. Good, Mervyn.
Really great track again.
Well played.
Certainly wants to be behind the jack if he can, but it's a great bowl, well played.
個少少，呢度都有嘅。頭先唔係大咗好多嘅，搭到都有。
Quite going to make it, I don't think. He's going to make it better.
Yeah, it widens the head, gives Jason something to work
green.
with. David will certainly be looking to make sure he's behind the jack. If he can match up with the red bowl behind, that'd be good. Even if he's going deep with his first one.
Yeah, decisions to make, I guess. Probably slightly worried the two green balls could go out without the jack. He will try and just draw behind, but not too far behind. Possibly just getting best back and no more.
No, mate. Front now. Pass it. That's very good.
It's a good bowl. It's finished away from the jack as well.
The only thing is it does locks the red ball in. I don't think it has changed anything really for Jason. Just to run up the backhand.
Yeah, it's a really nice channel down there. If he's a bit wide, he's using his red ball, and like you said, it is locked in, so it's going to direct him right back into the head onto the jack. He can spring the jack right through. Take both green bowls out as well. Lots of options down there, just needs to be nice and positive. Yep, committed with the pace. It's wide, but he can work off those bowls. Oof, that was unlucky, really. He caught the backside of David's wing bowl there, which pushed onto the back red bowl, pushing it off. So now the Hong Kong pair have no back positions. They've only got one bowl on the green.
Yeah. Couldn't really afford to miss the target there. It looked inviting. He was just always on that wide side. Heap of trouble now.
David's let him off though.
Got to go back to the draw though now. Can't afford to take that red ball out. Can't afford to push anything onto the jack either, so 2 down. Just a draw.
Doesn't like it. Just going right under the head there. It's done that quite a few times where he's pulled the bolt.
2 shots, Gourlay and King. Set score 5-4 after 7 ends.
So the second set's getting very interesting. Just the 2 ends to go. Hong Kong pair are leading by the 1 shot. But Mervyn and David have done well. They've strung a few really strong ends together, especially after Hong Kong got off to a flying start in this set.
Just big ends from
Jack
there in the
length
last
25.5 metres.
couple of ends in that direction. He's played really good ends. This is the direction they've been a bit more loose in. All players have really struggled this direction. Straight up. It's a good place.
One green.
Needs to hold past. He's unlucky, he would have been right on the jack. I mean, he has scored another shot there, but he'd have preferred to be right on it.
2 green.
Forehand for Jason.
Say that again? Yeah. If I reach those balls, do I get a shot? Sorry? If I reach those balls, do I get a shot? Yeah, I mean, play this pace round, you might get back.
Trying to play a full draw on this, David. Turn his own green ones or slip to the red one. Well played.
That's a great ball, well played.
Has moved the jack. But still 2 or 3.
He was unlucky there to get contact with the jack.
Not sure how many it is.
Might just be one.
Was hoping Alan might move in and give us a clue. It's just one, it's just a draw. If it's any more than one, then he's got decisions to make.
Having a big discussion about this, aren't they? They know how crucial this end of the set is. They have to win the set to force a tie break. Tie won't be good enough.
It's a massive end, because even if they're only 2 down, it puts Mervyn and David in a good place to force the Hong Kong pair to get a 2 back at the last. If it's 3, then it's even bigger.
If it's just the one, is he looking to chip the shot bowl out?
Yeah, his only danger is if he does somehow manage to get onto his own red one, and if it is only one, he makes it a lot worse. I don't know if he could push the green onto red, and then he would be 3 or 4 down. Just depends how confident he is. Really, second shot is okay. Takes him level up the last ball in hand.
Just taking his time behind the mat here, really composing himself.
He's playing running here.
Close to the ball here. Well played. That's a game changer, that is.
Did it very well. Probably made a couple there.
2 shots, Choi and Po.
Yeah, huge ball. Took his time, weighed up the options. Really well played.
Set score 7-4 after 8 ends.
He is very good, actually, playing those bowls when under pressure.
Yeah, he certainly played a couple against us in the tie break. Obviously, you know, he hit the target well. You need a little bit of luck. David's toucher didn't really come through the head. That was the ball he struck, so did need an element of a good result. You know, and obviously David's ball hit a red one, which stopped it from coming through. Otherwise, that probably would have still been the shot. But hit the target well. Really puts him in a really good position. The last end of this set.
Jack length 25.5 metres.
After a bowl like that, I'm sure Jason will be willing to just put his right in close. Looks like he's obliged. Superb.
Well, that's going to make things a lot harder for Mervyn and David. They've got to pick up a 3 here to tie the set.
Yeah, that's not likely to be one of them, so only 3 left in the hand. For Mervyn to reach with this one, must at least be up to the jack or in behind. Doesn't want to be short. He is.
One red.
Great opening bowl here from Jason. Well played. Now then, how do you make a 3 out of this, Darren?
What's that? This one.
Yeah, with great difficulty, I would have to say.
It's like Mervyn's calling for the red ball plant here to try and get them both off the rink. It's tight there, unfortunately. I think he might have just pushed one of Mervyn's out of the rink. Just looking out of our commentary box here. No, it certainly looks on.
If they can
2 red.
red ball into that corner of the rink somewhere, it's just about finishes off any outside chance of a strange result. Well,
Might have pushed it out the rink now.
yeah, decided he doesn't have any chance.
Two shots and second set. Choi and Po, match tiebreak.
Well, another of these World Open pairs is being forced into a tie-break. We've seen that with quite a lot of the opening round so far.
Keep it. First end tiebreak. Choi and Po won the toss and have elected to bowl first.
So Hong Kong pair choosing to keep the mat here. Means David will have that all-important final bowl. A lot of murmurings from the audience at the moment, certainly getting very excited that this has been forced to a tie break.
Yep.
Jack length,
Actually,
27 metres.
Change to the format and tie break. Doesn't matter how many you score, you're just looking to win the end. 3 loose balls and come up with 1 big one. That's all it takes.
Well, just slightly pushing through here from Ting. Not a bad start, but still plenty of room for Mervyn to lock on first.
Yeah. This does go all the way. They're going to play 2 ends in the direction that's been much harder for them to catch.
And just slipping past the jack there, not going to be wasted, but on the flip side it gives Mervyn another chance to nail this and shut this down. Certainly be wanting to making sure his bowl is past the jack. Just really struggling to move off the line.
Yeah, and that's just about as good as you sometimes get.
Too great.
You just get the top side of the lift at that length they're at. This just is the perfect spot for it just not to get back any closer than that. Hong Kong players are definitely playing with a narrower bowl. They'll be looking to come down the inside track. All about weight on that particular part of the green. He wants to do it at least first.
Absolutely, he's taking his time before stepping on the mat there. Well, he's taken a wider line than he usually does, but what's his pace like?
See it lifting there.
Slow shot, yeah.
David just making sure that they still laid the shot. Jason slightly moved Ting's bowl, but not enough to do the damage. Great effort here. Wants a clean run, ideally. Oh. Well, that's finishing a good spot for them.
One green.
Would have liked to have obviously drawn the shot.
你個力應該同我呢隻差唔多，你條線係翻嘅先得啦。
要收幾多？
一碼，中一碼。
Yep, just got to try and draw the shot. There's room there.
Wasn't far away with his first.
I was probably just on the high line for his bowls, really. Well, he's all in pace out in this line again. It needs to be perfect pace, or it won't get back.
Doesn't look like it's done enough.
First end, King Gourlay.
So that's the first end of this tie break to Mervyn King and David Gourlay. Just did enough there.
Yeah, again, it was one of these ends this direction where don't often see shots scoring that are 12, 14 inches away.
Jack length 27 meters.
Not up. Doors opened for Merv.
Honey. Next time.
Yeah, Mervyn also pulling up short. Have a chance here for Ting. Just needs to make that correction, add the couple of yards. Undoubtedly nervous.
Just in case I'm not overcorrecting. That's
I
what he's
think
done.
he's done, yeah. So, another big chance here for Mervyn. He's been let off twice. Really needs to make the most of that. Just capitalise. Certainly not seen the winning bowl of this end yet.
Oh, but it's a good time to get one in. Front of the rink is now blocked. Very close.
Well played.
It's a jack, he would slow up. Still left a little room. he's pushed it. I think so.
No, leaving himself a lot of work with his final bowl now.
1 green.
Don't think David's pushed it over.
No, it's
Really shaping up to be quite an unusual tie break.
very nervy.
So, Jason Choi, to save the match here, needs to draw the shot. Plenty of room for him, but it's just been a bit loose the last couple of ends, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just try to trust yourself to add that extra couple of feet. Can't afford to do what Ting did and push through it too hard. Slight adjustment.
Doesn't like it. I think he thinks he's pushed through. Not a million miles away though.
He is just going to run through though.
Second end and the match. David Gourlay, Mervyn King.
So there we have our winners, Mervyn King and David Gourlay. They got off to a flying start in the first set, winning 10-1. But in that second set, Po Ting Hei and Jason Choi really built heads together. They upped their game, managed to force the tie break, but unfortunately it wasn't meant to be. So Mervyn King and David Gourlay, MBE, progress to the next round. Let's have a look at what we've got coming up. So in about 10 minutes, we'll have Jamie Walker and Mark Dawes against Robert Paxton and Jason Greenslade. Then this evening, we'll see the Welsh pairing of Damien Doubler and Daniel Salmon play Matthew Crawford and Mark Foster from Northern Ireland. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you again shortly.